Alright guys and girls, yeah, the future Astral Auto Repairs tech, that's right. Alright, check it out. Today we got a 99, say hi, say wait. Okay, 99, what we got, Billy Bob?
Man, I'm just
99
right
Nissan Altima. Today we got a special. We're going to show you how to replace the valve cover gasket. If you guys remember this in the spark plug seals, remember this car, we took out number 1 and number 4 cylinders, had a bunch of oil into it. But we're not going to do it. You want to help her to do it? How about he do it? He's going to change it. Yeah. Can you dig that? Matter of fact, yeah, he said, can you dig it? Matter of fact, we gotta get him broken in right here. Let's see here. Yeah, there you go. That's the future Astral Auto Repairs right there. Check that out. Yeah. Yeah. So, when we come back, we're gonna show you how to. Billy Bob, what you want to say something? That's all he doing over there, grinning.
I'm just saying, he got his Ray-Bans on. That man ready.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, Billy Bob, you on? Go. What we doing?
All right, guys and girls. What we're gonna do? You know, we will be removing the valve cover. We'll be taking a 10 millimeter socket. We're gonna go with a deep. We're gonna be removing all of the cores. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. You will need a pair of pliers to remove this hose. We're gonna try to attempt to. Well, we're gonna replace that hose anyway.
All right, guys. What I'm gonna do? Let's get both do this.
See,
here.
We're gonna need some air.
All right. Now the first thing, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark these wires. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know what cylinders they go on. And I got me a little pail here, because we know this one's all messed up. So I'm gonna stick that over there. Take number 2. Number 2, I don't have to put that in there. Number 3, I don't have to put that in there. But we do know on number 4, we got to put that one in there. Take them out of here. So I'm going to lean this over to the side, just like that. All right, what you want?
But first off, yeah, can you give me a can of carburetor cleaner? Because what I'm going to do, I want to go
I'll
ahead and
do
clean.
those.
Okay.
I got those, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah, got it over there, man. What you
all right.
Let me know
what I need right now, I need some air, really. Because what I want to do is, being that I know the oil is in these 2 cylinders, I want to blow it out, put a rag over top. That's a way to push everything out into the rag as much as possible. The way this thing is filled up with oil right now, if you go there and take the spark plug out of it, 9 times out of 10 you could lock the engine because of so much oil that's sitting inside of both cylinders, and you really don't want to do that. As soon as Timmy can give me some air and turn the compressor on, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do, and we'll be right back. All right, guys and girls. What I have here is basically an air tube for my line, the blower. I have me a thick towel or rag, so when you stick it in and blow it up, you won't have to worry about shooting everywhere. Can you pass me that line, Tim? I tell you to walk way out there with it. I'll tell you to pass me the line. I need a line. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I'm gonna start with this one first because it's farther out. I'm gonna wipe a little bit of this up. Now, you all take notice of what I'm doing. Got my blower, stick it in, and I'm gonna cover it to get some of this oil out. Man, that is hot.
Dang it, man. You should cover it up more. You see that spill out there? It burnt me in the arm. I should punch him in the face.
Did you get the light?
Huh?
I really. Okay, I got the light right here. All right, look down in there for me and see what it looks like. Is blow it out.
Hold on before you blow it out. Let me show them. Let me see over here. Yeah, let me see. Now I got a better look. You can see that one down there, filled with oil. And over here, now I can see the spark plug.
Okay, so I know it blew it out then. Now.
Yeah, all over, man. Cover that up more, man. Good. Now the car gonna be shiny.
Doing the same process over here. That oil still shoot out of there.
Yeah, here, hold. Put that rag right down there in the bottom.
What good did it do?
If you stick it down there like it's supposed to be. Alright, that's cool.
Yeah. She's getting groovy, baby. She's getting groovy. Now.
Alright guys, while he's messing around over there, what I'm gonna do is I got me some carburetor cleaner and I got my 2 wires right here. And what I'm gonna do is just spray these clean. On the inside was connecting to the spark plug. Now, on the outside, give me that air line, man. Give me air. I'm gonna wipe off the outside. You can see that it's nice and clean. Now on the inside, what I'm gonna do is spray that a little bit more. Get that nice and, yeah, make sure. What?
I just noticed something. Where's the rubber boot to that thing?
Oh, here it is. We gotta clean off this rubber boot right here. You gotta be careful. This rubber boot, man, oh man, this oil on it.
Yeah, let me cook it real good and soft.
Yeah. So, let me clean that off. I might get a little silicone just to put up there to make sure that thing stays on. Alright. Gonna get our air right here. Alright, let's see if this boot will stay on. Oh, cool. It did. That's good. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to the second one. Clean it off. Alright. Wipe it off. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and take that boot right off of there. Yeah, good thing I did that. So, give me the can. What you doing with my can anyway?
Now, I got a question for you.
Clean that up. Well, give me a question later, man. See, I'm busy. Clean that up. Alright. Get my air, clean out the inside of it. Alright. Get my rag. Take these gloves off now because they get messed up. Clean that little boot. Make sure you clean that boot good. Then we're just going to stick that back up there. Oops. Make sure that thing sits right in there. Right. You want to make sure. See, that's wrong right there. See that opening right there? That's wrong. So I want to make sure. Get that going on the outside, just like that. Alright, what's your question?
How much longer it's going to take you to get through with that thing because you're playing? The camera don't want to see you, they want to see me.
Alright, now I can move this out of the way. Alright, there you go.
Right. Now what I have here is you can use a 5/8 deep socket to remove your spark plugs, or you can use a 16. I have a 16 to 12 inch extension. I'm just basically going to remove the 2 plugs that had all the oil on it.
Man, you got oil over here, man. I got to clean this up.
Nah, you did that. drop that bucket right there, and I heard it in the field. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and do this one the same. Go ahead and give this guy something to do. Now, I'm gonna take my magnet and pull the plug out. And I'm going to the next plug. Good gosh almighty. Thing is hot. There's the two plugs. Alrighty. My next step is I want to go on and remove this valve cover. So I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna get ready to do. Here we go. All right.
Before you start, give me the spark plugs. Put those spark plugs right inside there. Holy crap! You know what? Let me see if I can get in touch with the customer. How's the other two?
I didn't even take the other two out because I wanted to get those two out ASAP.
All right, hold on, guys. We'll be right back. All right, we're back.
Alrighty then. Now, we're gonna get this valve cover off in a second. Now we coming. We're gonna get your grip pliers or whatever you want to use. Squeeze this clamp back. That. Might want to break the seal. I'm gonna break the seal on this thing, and I'm gonna be right back.
All right. Dude about was going to take the clamp off of this hose over here, but we know this is very cracked up around here. I'm going to let the customer know that we're going to need a new air tube. So what he's going to do is take it off over here, and even this hose is kind of cracked, but it's safer to take it off over there.
Now that I have it off, I'm just see if I can slightly turn it, which I can. Ooh, boy, ooh. Got me kind of iffy here. Thing like it's get ready.
Don't do that.
Yeah, like it's gonna split. Yeah.
Use your damn hand and twist it and pull it at the same time, and be careful the other side.
That's why I didn't want to do it. That's why I didn't want to do it.
Thank you. There you go.
Now, what was I at before you rudely interrupted me? Oh, yeah. Now, as you guys see, I have my deep 10mm socket. I have my Craftsman electric gun. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these bolts. These are 10mm bolts. Do not drop that bolt or that nut down in there.
Instead of holding your hand, what you put it to the side. Drop it down there. I'm gonna
Okay.
kick you into next week.
Now I got that out. Now we're gonna basically remove all the other 10mm nuts and bolts.
Say hi.
You on camera? Ooh.
He want to see what's going on with the car. That's what he want. He want to work on the car. All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back.
All right, you guys. You basically want to make sure you get all your old grommets just in case you don't have your grommets in your kit. So what you want to do, get your small screwdriver. Just pop that thing up just like that. Stick it in the bottom, pop it up. So all you gotta do is just work around it. It'll come right up. That's just in case your kit, well, I'm pretty sure in a kit it's supposed to come with it, but if you don't order a kit, yeah, you get just a valve cover gasket. You need to keep up with those. Now, good gosh almighty, I tell you it's hot. Now,
You keep working and stuff, talking so much.
what I'm gonna do is stick my screwdriver right there. I'm gonna just twist up on it a little bit. Make sure both sides go up. Once I do that, I'm gonna grab this thing, give it a little kick. She comes right up. Now that I done that, I'm gonna grab my rag, cause that joker hard. Grab my cap. Up and out she go. Now you wanna look inside. Look in the little trail where your neck seal will be going at. Make sure everything's clean, no trash, no junk, no gump.
Hey, this thing, was this thing up here or?
Nope.
It looked like it was, and this is a different color than the gasket that's up there.
If I ain't mistaken, it's upside down too.
All right, good.
Okay, now, man, matter of fact, let me get a bag, Tim. Let me put the old parts in the no leaking everywhere. All right, so you want to take and put that thing up. Now, you want to grab the old one. You can just pull that thing right off. Try to get your old Permatex with it as well. If you don't, it ain't gonna make your job that much harder no way, because you're gonna have to clean it.
Let them know about that half moon you just pulled out of there. Oh, that's part of the gasket.
Yeah.
My bad. No, it ain't.
Yeah, it's part of the gasket.
Oh, my bad. You just told me to shut up then.
See the Hondas and whatnot, they come, you know, separate. When you're going back in, you wanna basically put Permatex in your corners to make sure that thing seals and holds nice. You don't want no leaks. You can use a scraper or a screwdriver, you know, just see how somebody done had Permatex or something right here. See that? With somebody done it. You don't want that in there. Ain't no good for you. So when you go back with your Permatex, you want to make sure you get all this nice and clean. You want to go in this corner, do the same. Make sure it's nice and clean. As you see, no Permatex there. All down in your half moon. You want to go all the way around with that.
Then you want to take your rag and go, man, explain what you're doing.
You told me to hurry up.
Explain what
okay.
you're doing.
Okay. Now, what I'm doing is, I'm gonna take my rag and I'm cleaning up the top of the head. You want to get all the oil off, old residue. Then once you get all of that off,
This guy.
what?
I taught you much better than this. Come on. Yeah, now that I see you working, man, I'm good. I'm doing good, man. You know, I didn't know how good I was, man. But man, am I good?
Should have took the daggone wire brush and
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you hold the camera and let me show them how it's done. How it's really done. You know, let me see what you do. Go ahead, man.
Should have took that wild brush and went down that thing.
Well, tell me what you should have did.
We ain't get no tools out to do that. Alright. Let's get something to clean this thing up good because of the way it's sitting. You don't want it to sit sideways. You want it to sit flush. And we'll be right back.
Alright guys, check this out. Hey man, now why is that camera lens dirty, man? I'll be right back, guys. Alright, that's better. Can you see me? Alright, get you a pair of safety goggles. Because for what I'm about to do. Now if you're using a hand scraper, which a lot of times, majority of you guys is going to have, the hand scraper. So you don't need this. But I'm using a whiz wheel. So I'm going to use this, put them on. It's kind of dirty in here, and I can't even see nothing in here. Alright, and what I'm using here, where in the world? Here it is my wire wheel brush. So I'm gonna hook that up, and before I do that, I got 2 rags. I'm gonna cover up the engine on that side. Just stick it down in there just a little bit, and get my second rag and put it on that side. That's so we don't get any dirt or anything down there. If you want, get you a little screwdriver. You can stick it down in there just to make sure you got nothing going out here. Check that out, just like that. Then we're gonna take our whiz wheel. And you see I'm just barely doing it because it ain't a lot of stuff down there. This line right here, the cable, it pops right out of clips. So just gonna pop that out, pop it out over here, lean that to the side, tie it up over there somewhere. Then we're gonna continue on. Okay. Now inside of here, I'm gonna get a screwdriver and do that. All right, I'm gonna go around the rest of it and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I got mostly all of it off. We still got little spots right there where it couldn't get to. So I'm gonna take a scraper and what I'm gonna do, got a little rag on it. You can see it coming off right there. Oh, wrong way. You can see that's coming off. And wipe that off. And you notice I'm scraping it towards the outside to make sure any kind of dirt and all goes toward the outside of the head and not inside. See, I like this little trick right here because it cleans it at the same time. All right, there we go. That looks good. The next thing we'll do, we'll take our wire wheel brush again. Where is it at? Did I put that up?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
All right, guys, so now what we got over here is we got the 2 spark plugs that we took out. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take some carburetor cleaner. Clean it up, matter of fact, get me a little rag here. Clean that up nice. Dry that spark plug up. Old oil out of there. Let's get our second one. Both of these kind of. All right. Dry that up. Now, since I got them dried up, take my same whiz wheel, and I'm going to go carefully clean them up. If you don't have this, get you a wire brush and just take your time and clean it. Alright, there you go. Nice plugs. Back ready. Platinum plugs. These things still got great little tips to them too. So we're going to go back over here. And what I'm going to do is set these down. The next thing I'm going to do is go over here to the valve cover. We're going to take our valve cover and we're going to get us a big pan for this one. So I'll be right back. Alright, with the valve cover, I got a little pan right here. Drain pan used for oil. I'm going to set it up like this. I'm going to take my carburetor cleaner. Damn it. And I want to spray. The thing just came right off again. I want to spray inside the groove. And where the spark plug seals, tube seals set at. Make sure that's nice and clean. Turn it over. Alright, once that's done, looks pretty clean. I'm going to turn it back upside down. Now on this part, I can use my whiz wheel, or I can go like this, try to get inside there, but the whiz wheel will not get all the way inside there. So what I'm going to do is just take my whiz wheel and just go onto the top where the spark plug seals, tube seals set at. Clean that. Now I'm going to get a regular hand wire brush and do the, matter of fact, I can do the outside of here. Yeah, that looks nice and clean.
As you do know, that wheel opens up when you hit high speed.
Yeah, but at too much of a high speed, it's still, I don't know, that's a really small thing. All right, so let me get my wire brush and I'll be right back. All right, got my little wire brush right here. And that's all I have to do, go the long way so I ain't got to do too many times doing it. All right, so I'm going to go like this. Great. Okay, got a little bit inside there. Okay, now right here, I'm gonna have to go like that. Okay. So let's go around and make sure those grooves are definitely clean. Alright, they're all good. The next thing we'll do is take you a rag. Just clean all that old oil out of there. You know, make it look good. Okay, that is a great looking thing right there. Alright, let's go get our new gasket. Be right back. Alright, here's our new gasket set. I'm gonna open this up and it comes with the valve cover seals and everything. Check that out. Now, here's our spark plug tube set. And as you can see, this thing has a little dimple right there. So that might throw us off. Now what we gotta do is go over here to the engine. And as we look down there, there's nothing down there. it's going to match up to that. So whether it's for, you know, I'm not liking the way that is right there. You see that, guys, how that is?
Because it's like it would have been should have been a circle.
Oh, okay, so this is offset. It's offset. Look at that. So we got to make sure it goes that way. So we got to make sure. Where's that little dimple? That little dimple is in the front of the head. You saw that, right? It lays up there pretty good. But if you try to put it on this way, it's going to mess up, which might have happened before. So let's go back over here. So the front of our valve cover is over here. So we want to make sure that that little dimple is over that side. Now see, I'm putting this on there, and I'm like, man, I ain't too particular about that, because I mean it is holding on, but I mean we got to carefully put that on and make sure it don't fall off. And if we don't want to do that, we're gonna put a little, you know, we're gonna put a little weather stripping up there anyway. All right, let me get the weather stripping, and I'll be right back. All right, put me some gloves on here. And I got some weather stripping right here. Get you some weather stripping adhesive. This thing is great to keep gaskets into place. You can get it in yellow or black. I got yellow. Now, I'm not gonna go crazy with this stuff. What I'm gonna do here, this thing come off of here. This stuff is messy, man. All right. Just gonna put a little dab. A little dab. Close that off. I'm gonna take my finger. Just go around it like that. Just a little bit. It ain't using to hold no oil in or anything. That's all this is used. And this stuff hardens up kind of quick. So we gotta put it in. Remember, that little dimple goes toward the front. So let me just stick that up there. And that's all you can do. Let that sit for a good 5 minutes. That's it. Right, while we're letting that sit, here's our valve cover gasket right here. And what we're gonna do here is, dang it, man. Is this right? Oh, here we go. We're gonna set this down in here, and it sits right inside the little grooves. And it's gonna see now. That's why it's got to be clean, because now you can put that gasket down in there, and that gasket's gonna stay in there. Gonna go around. Set that in there. Now, while that's sitting, get that little bit out of there. All right, that is looking good. Let's go over here to the engine. And what you got to do is, to make sure that gasket's sealed, you're going to take your red silicone and you're going to put a little dab on each corner. Just a little dab, just like that. And on that corner. And over here. On this one. And this is even a smaller dab. Just go around like that. Like that. Now, if you want, guys, you can put it around there, but you got to be careful, because if you do that, there's a good chance that thing will slip, because the silicone is kind of slippery. It'll slip right at that head. So if you want to, you just take your finger or something, or a Q-tip. Let me get a Q-tip. Doing the 007. Anything that's got to do with silicone or grease and a Q-tip, that's the 007. We'll take our Q-tip, put a little bit right there. Just going to put it around just like that. Does not have to be a lot. As you can see, I am not putting a lot. And actually what it's doing is going, you see that gasket, it's got little ridges in there. That's all I'm really doing, is putting it down there in them ridges. That's it.
Primitive wheel, lock the motor.
Alright, now we're ready, guys, to go put this on. So let's walk over here. Pay attention to the wheel. We got two little indentations right here. 1 and 2. So we know we got to go into there. So what we're going to do here is get this gasket out of here, get this wire away. Now Billy Bob is holding that in place. I am going to slowly turn this over. And now check this out. Make sure, you see these studs coming out? Make sure that stud is going down over this side. So I'm going to put it down. Into place. Push it down. What the heck is that? There's a little piece in there, a little rubber. Alright. Make sure that rubber's out of my way. Check around, make sure your gasket's still in place. Look up under there. Everything is good. We are looking really good on this. Alright, the next thing we're going to do. We got these little valve covers here. There's 2 bags. And they look all the same. So what we're going to do here is open them up, make sure that they are all the same. Take one out of each bag. And they're not. Look at that. This bag got longer ones and this one got shorter ones. So what we're going to do here is look at one of the old ones.
They have a little longer.
Let's just grab all of them over here. These are all our bolts. All right. So now we still know that's a long one. And now we got the only problem I'm having is the center of the valve cover. I think what I'm gonna use is use the short ones for the center of the valve cover. Let's see if we use the long ones, they ain't really gonna fit in there. All right, so I'm gonna definitely use the short ones in that, but I ain't worried about that right now. Let's put those in there. Now what we're gonna do, all your old ones, let me grab one that's not off yet. You're gonna take one of them off, get a new one, put it right on. All right, let's do all our bolts like that, and then we'll be right back. All right, we got all our new ones on there, and what I'm gonna do is just slowly go around. Just put them in just a little bit. Just start them off. Make sure you have all of them in there. Now a lot of people forget about this one in the back because of the wiring for the harness, the ignition wires. They forget about that one, so you want to make sure you get that one back there too. See that? This hose right here that Billy Bob was telling you about, this little cracked one. I'm gonna show you a little trick on that in a minute. All right, now let me get 2 short ones. And hopefully it can go down there just enough where I can grab that thread. That's it, there you go. All right, we're done with that. Get our gun. Now, you're supposed to start from the center, but because we only got a couple of threads on that, I'm not too particular about that. We might strip those out. So what I'm gonna do is start from the center and get these 4 right here. So what I'm gonna do is just bring them down. Just a little bit. Because you wanna make sure that it goes down evenly. And as I'm tightening up, you can actually see that valve cover move. Now that I got those 3, now I'm gonna bring these 4 in. Then I can bring my 2 in right here. All right, go my center one right here. Now go to the last 4 on the outside. Looking good. Okay, then we put this up, and what we're gonna do now, let's get our 2 spark plugs and put them in. Be right back. All right, guys, next thing we're gonna do is put these other 2 spark plugs in, 16mm or 5/8 3/8 drive. I don't want to drop these spark plugs down in there, so what I'm doing is taking my CMI 3/8 drive extension. I got about a 4-inch 3/8 hose. I'm gonna stick that hose on there just like that. Take my spark plug, just holding it just a little bit. I'm gonna make sure it comes out easy. I'm gonna lower it down there. So in that way, you don't drop it and make a mistake and close the gap up and have a misfire. All right, do this one. Make sure these little washers, those are actually gaskets, make sure that it's on. All right. Let's get this. Now the center 2 is still good, right? They already tightened up and all? All right, so we're gonna bring these down till it stops, then a little bit more. Down till it stops, and a little bit more. They're not really tight, that is going to aluminum head. You do not want to strip that out. The next thing we're gonna do, let's get our cable back in there. You can see that little got a little indentation right there where I know it was. So let's just line that up, put it right there. Squeeze that, pop it into place. Pop this one into place, and then we got right over here. Pop that into place. That is good. That's looking great.
You see how good you are at explaining the situation?
What about it?
I ain't don't want to do that much talking.
Man, you got to, man. You're gonna get there. You got to get there. Get over. You got to get there. You ain't got no choice. So you better start learning.
I do the work and then you explain to them what I do.
No, you need to do it this way. All right, next, guys, what we gotta do? Simple. We got our wires going. We already marked them, so we know exactly where they go. We got number 4. Push it down till it snaps into place. We got number 3 right here. Make sure it gets over there. Number 3. We'll see how I want to do this now. Maybe I want to put number 4 over here. You want to make sure it lines up good on them lines, making sure it looks real good. Number 3. And we got 4 and 3. Yeah, that looks good right there. Number 2. Push down. Get number 2. Push that into place. And actually, see how that's close right there? I ain't too particular about that. I'm gonna bring number 2 out over here a little bit. All right, and then the final one, number 1. Bring that all the way over here, and bring that over here. That is looking good. All right, Billy Bob, what else? Anything? Oh yeah. Go ahead, guys. The hose. Now check this out, guys. The first thing you want to do is make sure this is good. Get you a rag. Be careful moving this because that thing is kind of cracked down there. And make sure you let the customer know. So what we're gonna do is wipe that off, nice and clean. All right, then we're gonna get some electrical tape. That's right, electrical tape. Be right back. All right, got me a little electrical tape right here. You want to carefully and make sure it's kind of tight. Bring that electrical tape around. Yeah, you check that out. Now, if this was a straight line or something that I can use a regular hose, I would just get the new hose and put up there. But being that we're in a position right now where this is already curved, and we would have to find this thing from the dealer and all that, but definitely let the customer know. But this is definitely going to hold. Break it off, put it down. Get right up there, and that is definitely going to seal up. Let's get our vice grips.
Yeah.
All right, got our vice grips right here. Bring our clamp over. And you can see it tight because it's actually moving the tape. Look at that, perfect. No crack nowhere in there, so I'm positive now it is not going to leak out over there at all. So what else we got, Billy Bob?
Now we basically just, checking over everything, make sure we didn't lose nothing and drop nothing, everything's getting tight.
I'm gonna get a rag and I'm gonna wipe this little oil off over here.
And I had it right in my hand and put it down right now. All right, we grab all our remaining tools. Now, while you let me get that the tape you lay down.
Huh?
Let me get that tape up there you put it up there.
Okay, where?
You don't know where you put the tape that quick, man. See, that's how everything is missing. Now, y'all take notes to cleaning up, man. It's cleaning. I'm cleaning that mess he made. You know, I was the one that made the mess. All right, everything's getting tight. Hold it down. Go and start the card, Tim. Keys on top.
Huh?
Keys on top. Taking forever to get in the car. That's why I call him Turtle.
You know, see these 5 fingers?
Hold on.
One of them. You see them?
I mean, I can't tell if they're a thumb or not, but
You see them 5 fingers?
yeah.
Can you pick which one of my favorite one that I want to show you? The favorite one?
I think it might be that third one.
It ain't this. Alright guys, see what we're gonna do. We're gonna let this run for about 15, 20 minutes, shut it off, and then we're gonna pull those spark plug wires out of there, make sure everything is good. Go right here. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this, guys. What the heck? Look at that right there. That is going to the cruise control. I guess their cruise control wasn't working. So I have no idea. That's a good catch. So I'm going to tighten this up too, like a 14mm wrench. I'm going to tighten that up. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're back. Car still running, everything's sealed and fine. I'm gonna turn it off now, and we're gonna check and make sure we have no oil on the plug. All right, car is off. You pull both of them off, but just pull one off. You see, no oil. So we know that it's fine. Just push it back down and we're good to go. Let us clean up the rest of our tools and we'll be right back.
Alright guys, there you have it, how to change the valve cover gaskets and the spark plug tube seals. Those are the important reasons. That's the reason we took this valve cover off, because of those. You saw them cylinders number 1 and 4 completely drenched with oil. And you, as I said in the video, you got to remember how that, you got to take notice of how that spark plug seals go. But you put them on the wrong way, it's going to mess it up. Any kind of questions or comments, be sure to put them in the comment section below. You can email me at tim@astroaurorepairs.com. It's getting hot out here. Guys, girls, this is Timmy and Billy Bob from Astro Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it,
Nobody can.
take it easy.